All right, good morning. It's Mom Heart out here in the Jellyfish Barn, and I just wanted to come and let's get clear about in my intentions. I have been intentionally living as a mom, a wife, a friend for a very long time, and my heart is just to want to open that up, those things that I tend to share with a lot of you out there. I'm now doing it a little bit more boldly, a little bit more out there. I am not perfect. I am flawed beyond belief, but I'm here just opening myself up saying, as a mom, I've been intentional wanting to invest in the beings God brought into my life, whoever they were, or animals. Sheba? So, mother daughters, son, thank you. My intention is starting dramatically, maybe changing your perspective of who you're supposed to be in that relationship, because we're all responsible for the relationship. So, here it is. Moms and daughters. I just heard a story, an awesome friend of mine shared about her daughter seeing her mom maybe not walking in the best choice, and really brought her daughter to a didn't like what she saw. She wrote about it. The mom saw it later and realized the daughter was able to come back and say, "Mom, that was how I saw you in this situation." It was able, really, you think, "Oh my gosh, how dare," right? But no, really, the awesome part is it brought healing. That daughter, she was older. She was not a kid, so let's just be clear, after 18, past 18. Nonetheless, she was able to say in her boldness what she saw, and the mom was able to hear it and then literally make some changes. And that's how it works. So I believe in the mother-daughter combo, that as a mom, I'm investing in her, and she will be investing in me too. That is the awesome part. I had a friend say, "Hey, maybe do not hit the camera, Sheba. Hey, maybe don't talk about certain things, certain relationships." I want to let you guys know this is not a place to bash anyone. This is a place of growth. This is a place of growth. Thank you, Sheba. So, mother daughters, the empowerment of us saying what we see in a place of love, and there is amazing opportunities for growth. My mom and I, I'm so excited. There's been awesome growth through the years. There's been struggles. Let's be honest, there's always that in a relationship. But I have truly been intentional on, as I was raising my children, I wanted to turn around and still be honoring that relationship that I had with my parents. And so that was very intentional. My dad has now passed on, but up until the end, still very intentional with him. And loving, because that's what we're supposed to do. But I'm back to mother daughters and speaking into, I'm not here. If I share anything, I will have already asked permission from any relationship. So I do want to let you know I am not going to be speaking into anything or about anyone that I have not gotten permission. If I accidentally say names, I did go to everyone about 9 years ago and say, "Hey, if there are any stories I'm not allowed to say." So if there are, you guys better call me, because I did throw that out there a long time ago. So mother daughters, intentional, and be willing to speak boldness. I know, and we'll go through those later, but in growing, there might be some uncomfortable, but there's also beauty. I know my daughter and I, through some of our maybe not liking everything that was going on, grew more through those times because we found out more about ourselves. Hey, maybe my evil twin did show up and she looks just like me, or maybe I'm able to speak some truth and power into the other person on how I heard you say that. Ladies, it's all about how I'm saying it. Where's my heart in it? Because if it's just about words, it's not words. You guys could turn the volume off. You hear my heart. That's what I want us to connect to. Moms and daughters, let's connect to the heart. And when I'm speaking into you, I'm speaking from my heart. And when I'm hearing you, when I'm listening, I've opened up my heart to hear you. And ladies, I'm talking about mother-daughters, but we are all sisters. And I'm speaking into us as let's get empowered in the beauty of who we are and learning to nurture and love the wonderful parts of us. Exfoliate those ones not so amazing as mother and daughter when I see things in my daughter of character or areas that, oh, that looks just like me, I don't want to. Then, hey, I'll start, Robin, Mama Heart, will pray about it and not always have to say anything. A lot of times praying about things changes things. And I want to speak on that. I'm coming from a very strong Christian background my whole life. I've pretty much been in Christianese. If that offends you, can't change it. Can't undo me. But my intention, my heart, who I have been for a very long time, has nothing to do with Christianese. It has to do with the heart of the matter. So if you've been offended by Christians, then let's cut that out. If you've been offended by anyone, I'm opening up this tribe to love. If you love, come on, join me. Daughters, mothers, sisters, brothers, because sometimes the boys are so irritating. They're good, and they're so cute when they're asleep. But we're about girls right now, and mother-daughters. And so, as my friend said, hey, I don't want to hear my daughter talk about my dish. Hey, Mom, and I'm so grateful for our relationship because through our stuff, we're able to help others. And I know you've been able to help others when we've shared some of the stuff so that you've been able to share with your friends about their daughters. And that's the beauty of how we do this. So if I offend anyone, PM me here on Mama Heart on Facebook or my YouTube. If you want to grow, I am trying to work on an experience, a love experience. So if you guys have ideas, I was looking for a place out around here. I'm actually moving myself uncomfortable because I want to move myself and grow, and that's how I'm helping you grow. So I'm not asking you guys to do anything. I'm not willing to push myself, pursue through too. So mother-daughters pressing through. Let's get bold in stepping with, if it hurts, let's do that in our scriptures, Christianese. Matthew 18, if someone offends you, go to him. If you offend him, go to him. Either way, I'm supposed to go to you. My daughter, my mom, my sister. You hurt my feelings. But I want to restore this, and let's come in a place of love. So before I leave your presence, we're going to hug. So if you're ever in any of my sessions, and if we're doing couple sessions, there is a thing about just holding. So if, as we leave this talk, and I don't know how long it's been, but if the next person you find and you know them well enough, just say, hey, can I wrap my arms around you? I need a hug. And then in your mind, any of those people that in your heart you needed to give a hug before you left them, even the enemies, because they need our love. it's this crazy thing. We're all hurting and struggling. And so let's start wrapping our arms around people. If someone doesn't want you to touch them, then just look at them with a loving smile. Drive with a smile on your face and see how many people don't drive with smiles on their faces. Everyone's angry. Everyone's mad. Come on. Let's share the love. Let's spread it out. But let's do it with each other, our daughters, our inner circle. I always encourage everyone, your address, I'm not going to repeat mine, but your address, let's get responsible for that. Let's start loving. Let's start embracing. And if I can, just start opening yourself up to those divine God, your source. Let's get intentional. Right? Mama Heart, out here in the jellyfish barn, got deep, I have no idea. Oh my God. God bless.